Okay, that's it. So this is your potting mix. Now, the reason we use cocoa peat and cocoa peat is it's a substitute of soil. Compost, of course, to give you fertilizers and nutrients. Same thing with chicken manure or poultry. If you don't want poultry manure, you can use any animal, goat or whatever. And perlite again gives you minerals and gives you the micronutrients, the nutrients that are needed but in small quantities. So this is all. So after this, and you notice one of the key differences between potting mix that I have just done and the soil is weight. The soil, have you ever tried to carry 1 pot of soil? It's not easy, it's quite heavy. The bigger it is, you'll be carrying like that. It's really heavy. Whereas for potting mix, very easy. Okay, so if you miss a gym, you can always go and carry soil, no problem. But for potting mix, you have a problem. The weight is very light. So one advantage is it's light, so it's easy to handle, and even this can carry easily. You fill it with soil, difficulty in carrying it. Probably I need 2 hands. Now, the other difference between potting mix and soil is because potting mix is light, it is not suitable for heavy or tall plants. If you try to plant a tall plant using this potting mix, it will slant, it will bend because it's too light. So it's not really suitable. What people do is, and whereas for soil, you can handle small plants, light plants, big plants, no problem. If you insist on doing potting mix, but you want to have a big plant like a tomato plant, chili plant, I suggest you add half soil. That means whatever you have done here, add the same quantity of just soil and mix it. Just mix it, and just to give it physical strength so that it's able to support the big plant that you want. Okay? The bigger the plant, you might have to add more soil. But usually you can have half. But for the small plant, short plant, you can, or vegetables, leafy vegetables, you can go straight 100% potting mix. Now, another difference, very important difference between potting mix and soil is watering. How many has potting mix at home? What is the difference? No potting mix. Okay, one of the difference is because it's light. Again, because it's light, you add water, very quickly the water will drain out. So in other words, potting mix requires more watering. If you, for soil, it's able to keep the water, so you don't need to water it so many times. Whereas potting mix, your plants can dehydrate because the amount of water you add in, a lot good comes out. So you find yourself watering every day, watering quite frequently. It's very hard to saturate a potting mix because it drains water very easily, whereas soil doesn't. Okay, any questions? Any burning questions? Very small crowd. Now I know how MCA feel. Quiet. Okay.